Hello there everyone, welcome back once again. It's back in for another episode of Final Fantasy V. And this is not exactly the place where we stopped, but I decided to take a moment to actually find where Mo was. Now, honestly, finding it wasn't that hard because, looking for a giant forest where in the, one location where we haven't been was actually pretty easy. The hard part was finding our way in. Because as you can see, we have this little water area that we have a submarine for. What we ended up having to do was having to dive underwater again, travel around the bloody continent, trying to figure out whether there was a cave or not that we had to explore, and if there was one, then I obviously wasn't going to record it because I wanted to show that. But no, it was just simply like a little section of underwater that was, well, available that allowed us to basically wise up into this little space. So, yeah, got that going for us. We also decided to pay a little visit to the town of Mura, and now we can go into the forest after having spent a little bit of gil to stock up. So, let's do this, shall we? The forest of Mura. Alright, well, just need to check. 12 chests. Great. Well, on the white side, the map isn't affected by the thing, so we can just, take a quick glance around, so that way... Look, the Guardian Branch, it's glowing. Alright. The forest. It's letting us in. Alright, let's do this. Gala jellies and mini magicians. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at these things. Level 34, 75 HP, no specific weakness. Loading. The fact that they say that they have no specific weakness kind of makes me a bit worried. That's the gimmick. Okay, so the jellies are immune to magic. Well, actually no, they're not even immune. Well, technically, I guess it's an immunity, but they absorb magic. Mammons. Well, Fire Tetsu. Fire looks good against these three things. Let's see, level 35. Oh, that's a lot of HP. Vulnerable to fire. Alright, I actually forgot that we actually have access to another spell. So once we get to our turn again. Okay, Sloga, please. Kick. Okay. I also realized that we are actually, you used a little bit of our resources earlier, so back, okay. Well, oh, jeez. But we now have access to the Aga spells, so we get, okay, as I thought, so the regular fire isn't going to really do too much work for us. We're going to need to make use of, we're going to need to have to make use of our Aga spells to really do some damage here. But anyways, let's go ahead and back in the sub. It's kind of annoying that... Oh. Okay, I guess we don't get access to the little feature that allows us to rest in the submarine. Okay, I see you. Fine, we'll spend money to rest at an inn. Well, at least it's only 70 gil. Actually, I never really checked these shops. Ethers. Never hurts to get a few more cartridges for ourselves. We're good on everything else, so back we go! Alright, so I think I'm kind of understanding a little bit of this place. So with the Gala Jellies, we are going need to head down with stuff. Oh great, that's probably also going to be a thing that's going to be annoying, just simply having to deal with these stupid mini magicians that will just be constantly trying to steal our MP. Especially if really pushing. Oh. Well, hold on. Aha! We have a mallet. Alright, continuing on. So there was another chest over here, I will say. I think we can probably rely, well, maybe not perfectly rely on Galuf, but I guess with this place, we might honestly be able to get away with... Wait, I didn't want to go in there yet. Why? I do not want to go in the tree yet. I want the chest. Thank you. Again, we're facing a place that is just simply punishing... You know what? Lena, I know I swapped you off a Berserker earlier, but, well, congratulations, you're a Berserker again. So, let's go ahead and get her back in the front, equip her out. Why the air knife? Huh. I guess the poison axe actually doesn't compare with the thing, but... I mean, we can't go into two-handed with Lena, so we can at least give her that. And I think we're fine with everyone else. We'll keep Ferris as she is, so go ahead and make sure Lena's nice and healed, and I guess into the tree we go. So let's see, more of the forest. So let's see, chest up there, chest over there, chest. So let's see, forward. Okay. Libra on the imp. Level 36, 2000 HP. Oh dear. Well, I mean, I don't think the imp is too big of an issue for us, I don't think. Granted, not having any idea where Lena is going to be throwing her stuff is going to be slightly a problem. Oh, but the imp does not enjoy taking great swords to the face. Okay, first chest up here. It's just simply some gil. Ugh, really? You know what, maybe I should have it. Okay, well, we have Garlov who can kinda act as a wave clear for us with the fact that he'll just simply be kicking them non-stop. Honestly, the kicks might just be worth it. Phoenix down. Let's see. Last one is all the way to the white. Okay. Wait. Nope. Actually, why just simply settle with going for a regular haste? Haste gut is clearly the best option. So I'm to be very glad that the town of Mur has that option for us. Granted, we still have to keep in mind with how fast the turn orders are going now with haste on our side. Yeah, it definitely goes through very quickly. Actually, another thing I been failing to do, I equip our people with the white gear, so that way they aren't dying. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we had the gold hairpin for Ferris, so that way she can. Oh, we actually had her with the surplus and hairpin, so that way we can have any magic she is going to be doing, whilst also making sure that she never gets silenced. Granted, I'm pretty sure that ain't going to be a worry here, but... Alright, on Ferris's next turn, we want to time magic a haste. Ugh, bloody floating shit. Just... Why does the floating shit always have to be, like, so difficult to hit? There we go, finally someone hits. Alright, 9,500, so we now take the tree. Nope, that was Kiwaga, not Heiska. Whoops. Wait, was that a double kick? Why was that the thing? How do I have a double kick? Someone... Oh. Okay, I guess we go through the lower hole then. Another gallon. Oh, another set of imps. Guess we can just simply go into attacks when we don't really need to heal people. Another cottage. Be nice if we could actually use these things. Actually, I just realized that we could be using our potions and ethers for ourselves since we have a nice stock of them. Oh. Okay. Really? Really, bots? Bloody confusion. Okay. No, that's confused. We want... Where's Asuna? There it is. Wake up! Okay, ways. And now we can get back to business. I do not like Confuse. Good thing I didn't use Haste Gut there, because otherwise bots might have went through and just simply cut down the whole party. Oh, is that a... Oh my goodness, save point. Thank you. So, back over here, and let's just tent up, keep using these things since we have a surplus. And we can continue on. How close? Let's see, 7 out of 12. I think I saw like 4 more that we could get. And I forgot to swap Varus off of Kyoga. Well, I mean, I guess since people are getting injured, we can keep on Kyoga. Are they Elixir? I do not like these imps, so the fact that they can confuse us is very annoying, and I do not appreciate. Okay, now we can find the Kyoga. Okay. A Morning Star. Well, I mean, I guess we can give that to Ferris. Okay. That's good. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, actually going into Slogas might, having Hastegus on our party while Slogas is on the enemy is kind of a... That's like an enormous time differential thing. And how come no one can hit this stupid imp? Because they're going slower, we're going faster. Alright. Oh, well. What was that? I think that might be Exdeath. Oh! He's burning the forest! That's not good. Oh, it's a fire. Oh no. Exdeath has set the forest on fire. Hey, it's a Moogle. Goodbye. Well, I want to... How can I grab that chest? There we go. There's a chest. Is there any others? Nope. Okay. Into the hole. Let's hide out here and hope the flames die down. So we are at Moogle Cave. We have the Kupoing. Okay, so we cover Spring, so that's cool. Well, there. Well, I suppose excess setting the forest on fire kind of did us the favor. We couldn't have gotten rid of the enemies that were hiding within. Just, you know, couldn't have done that at the same time. We got Ash. Yeah, considering what this place just went through, yeah, we'll be lucky to get anything other than that. Wait, actually, you know what? Go back to the Great Sword boss, because if the Flame Tongue is anything like the Blood Sword, then actually having the Flame Tongue would be bad for us, because the Spirit Jellies would just simply absorb the attacks. So we do not want to do that. So we have a way down there, and then a way then to the big tree. So let's see what this big tree has. Is that? Looks like a very big tree. The Guardian Tree. That's what protects the seal. Well, it seems that... Look, the branch. We might have actually managed... Well, no, I would say that Exdeath is here, but... Although I do have to wonder, like... how some of these... Because it's usually like stuff like this happening, it's just like that's when like the villain is just like, aha, I was waiting for you to actually come here because I actually was stuck outside, and if it wasn't for you who went to check the thing, then I would have never been able to get there. Alright, osmosing Lena isn't the worst thing ever, as long as it's not an osmos on Varus. Alright, I'm sure that there's probably some kind of boss we're gonna have to face. What are those things? They must be whatever was sealed in here. And I don't think they really enjoyed the fact that we decided to intrude. Oh, actually... Well, I mean, they're taking damage, so... You don't really hurt too much either. Okay, let's go ahead and get Varus to Hasker the party. And these things attack very frequently. Okay, where's Hasker? There's Hasker. We know that Hasker will always quicken us up, at the very least. And let's see if they'll slow down for us. Oh, well, one down. So they can be slowed down. You know what? Let's just go ahead and kill all the party. Make sure that we keep our health high, because who knows what these things will do to us. I wish that we could get like Protecga or like Shelga. Those would be nice. Well, I mean, it's not... I mean, the fight doesn't seem too bad. So what were they, even? Such efficient work, as if anything less could be expected of the bearers of the crystal's power. Well done. Destroy the seals. I should thank you for saving the trouble. Hi, Exdeath. Exdeath. Seals broken by the 4 warriors meant to protect them. How ironic. What? They were crystals? Oh. crystals that bound me for so long. Now, their power is mine. Hold on, aren't we supposed to be, the warriors of light? Bow down before my crystals and their power. Well, shit. How is he even able to use, like, the crystals? My heart is pounding. Could something have happened to Grandpa? Oh, wait, hold on, that's actually a good point of the Moogle with the fact that since Moogles are telepathic, then... What? They're in the force of more? Come on, let's go! But I do have to wonder, like, how... Time for your Sphysera to see the light of day. Now die! Grandpa! Oh no! Bots! Lena! Ferris! Good hit on Quile. Quile, Exdeath is... Don't worry, he won't be bothering us for a while. Oh! Impudent little fool! Hey, what are you... Die! Wow. Literally just simply taking your wage out at a child because she got a lucky hit on you? Grandpa... Quile... I'm so... You would think that these crystals would have like a no evil do kind of thing on it. So certain you want to keep moving, Garloff. Try to dispel this power and your precious crystals will shatter. Quile. Oh. Literally, you were going to emulate a little girl. Exdeath! Well. Wait, aren't... Okay. I guess fighting... Literally burning your life to fight this guy, huh? You know what? Fair enough. Although, I'm kind of worried about the future, considering that this guy is doing like over 2,000 a hit for whenever he casts one of his spells. And he's nearly hitting for 1,000 every time that he basic. Take this! Still alive, somehow. I'll show you my true power. Prepare yourself for the afterlife. Oh great, he knows Flare. And Holy. And Meteor! Jesus! Oh, I am not looking forward to having to fight you. Why? Why won't you die? Takes a lot more than that for me to kick the bucket. I'll destroy you, Exdeath. Even if it means I have to take you to the afterlife myself. Fool. All the anger and hatred would never be enough to defeat me. Hell then. This isn't anger or hatred. What is it? Conviction? Courage? Determination? What is it? Oh damn. Garloff actually beat Exdeath. Again, how does Exdeath have control over these crystals? Grandpa! Olaf. Well. So they're holding a Final Fantasy 4 on me, huh? Fah. Really killing off? Oh. Olaf. Hold on, we can... No good. Too late for me. Olaf. Don't talk like that. Can't help you all bad. Quit playing around. This isn't funny. Wake up. Wake up, please. Oh, it's Lena. Faust. My dear Cryo. Destroy Exdeath. Destroy him. Grandpa, no. Can't die. You can't. Elf, Kyoga. These ways. Oh wow, they're actually using white mage spells. Open your eyes. Phoenix down, Elixir. Nothing's working. I like that they actually showed like them using Gallows Flame has flickered out. And thus one less Dawn Warrior resides within the walls. Grandpa! No, no, you can't leave me, you can't die! So that's gonna be up to these three, huh? Grandpa's calling. Cryo! Cryo! Gallup's dead, how is Grandpa calling? Cryo. Grandpa, are you there? What is that? Guardian tree which has protected the crystals for 1,000 years is lending me its power to speak to you. I don't have long. I want to give you my strength. Come on, Cryo. Don't cry. Stand with Bart and the others. Be strong and fight. Oh, I don't want to. Come back. Don't leave me alone. You know I can't do that. You're not alone, Cryo. You understand that, don't you? So, Cryo received Gallup's abilities. Huh. What was Gallup again? Wasn't he like the Earth? Huh. Well, I guess... Huh. Exdeath is... Cryo! But, Lena, Ferris, I'll fight along with you. Grandpa told me that Exdeath is trying to destroy the crystals. How is he still able to control them? Look, I can understand the whole, evil person trying to destroy, something made entirely good. I still want to know how he managed to, take control of the crystals, like, in the tree, in Bart's world, like, what in the world? Got to hurry to Exdeath's castle. Alright, onto the Windrake. Exdeath really tore a path through the forest, huh? And of course we can't even... How are we supposed to get out when there's mountains? Well, okay. Bio, how did you manage to get over these... Oh, there it is. Alright. Well, I guess we're flying to Exdeath's castle then. That seems to be our next location. So... Actually, hold on. So, there's a place I kind of want to check, first of all. Just kind of making sure about... Because if that is... Okay, that's a patch of water. It is likely that we might be able to... Patch of water, a cave. I am detecting bonus area, perhaps. So... I think we'll probably leave it at that for today's episode. So I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. You guys and girls have made this channel alive. Exdeath really just was like, girl, you. He just crashed the hell out over the fact that Quile just gave him a lucky hit. Or maybe Exdeath isn't as invulnerable as we've seen. I mean, technically, we know that Exdeath is defeated. We've seen him get put down, but somehow he just doesn't, you know, stay down, you know? Well, we'll have to figure out a way to beat his immortality, I guess. Well, see you all as we've tried to figure that out. Bye now.